Welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I'm just going to take you through what I received in my Echo Park Mixtery warehouse box. This is the second mystery box that I've purchased from Echo Park during one of their warehouse sales. The previous one was earlier this year, I think. And so I was pretty pleased with the one that I got the last time, so I thought I'd do it again. I was a little worried that I might receive a lot of the same items, and we'll take a look here, and I will just open this up and take you through what I received. And if you have just a second, right now would be a fabulous time to like this video. My craft room is pretty much a mess right now with a lot of half-done projects and some reorganization that I'm doing in there. So I've been doing some filming out in the living room. So after the packing paper, we start off with a couple of flyers that have some promotional codes on them. And then right behind that, I have this little art print. I've seen this around at a couple different places. I've actually considered picking up a couple of these, but never done it. I know that the image that this comes from is also a chipboard sticker that I have used on Christmas cards in the past, so I was pleased with that. This is some washi tape that has some what looks like evergreen on it and a little bit of ribbon running through it. So that's fun and timely. Some puffy stickers from one of the flower market collections. I actually have some of this collection, so I definitely will be using these. The next item is an embossing folder. It did look a little familiar as I picked it up, and so I kind of take a good look at it here, and I actually received this one in my last Echo Park box. It has some globes and I think like a compass pattern on it. Here I'm kind of showing cheese over there in the corner on the tree skirt. I lay it out every night, and then she just immediately runs around and rolls around in it. So that was that. Next up is a roll of washi tape. This is from the Pirate Tales collection. I may have a piece or two of this collection, and I'm not sure that I'll really actually use this one. Next up is some chipboard stickers from the Mermaid line, and these are pretty fun. I really like these colors, and I do have a couple sheets of this collection left over from the 12 by 12. Next up is a set of chipboard frames from the A Magical Place collection. Now, I have Magical Adventure and one other collection right now that I'm using for a small mini album. I've been working on just a little bit here and there. We recently, at the end of October, took a trip out to Southern California, and it included a trip to Disneyland, so I'm making a mini album out of that part of our trip. This next one is Magical Birthday, and this is what's called the Girls Collection. It is more of the pinks, but it does have some pretty general birthday themed images, and then, you know, some that could also just be used generally in a Disney park themed scrapbook or cards. So I went ahead and flipped through this one just to kind of show you what is in this one. This is something that's new-ish from Echo Park. They do 12 by 12 paper pads that are actual pads that are adhered at the top. And they're not double-sided. They're single-sided. Or they're double-sided with white on the back. So it has some pretty fun stuff. Like I said, some of these images are not really heavy with the theme park or castle imagery, so they can be used for any kind of celebration or birthday cards in these color schemes. Of course, who doesn't love a paper pack that's full of double-sided pages, right? Because you can pick from what's on the front or the back, or even use it as a card base that has images on both sides. Of course, with these single-sided pages, I don't have to pick out which side I like the best, and it'll be pretty easy to cut some of these down and just make some cards out of them. Now, you get to the point in the paper pad where it is repeating, but what I didn't notice in that paper pad was any images of churros, which you know is my favorite treat when I am at Disneyland. This next one is a 6x6 Botanical Pad. This is another one of the lines by Carta that includes 4 unique color schemes, like 4 different colorways within the collection, and it happens to match the Flora collections pretty closely. Then we have Summertime 6x6. I think it's funny, I made some comment about pineapples wearing sunglasses in the last mystery box unboxing that I did, so I must have gotten something else from that collection in that previous box. This is just a couple pages of cardstock. The colors are pleasing, but they're plain. I received 2 sheets of die cuts. So these are the ephemera packs, and they're just not punched out of the 12 by 12 paper yet. The first one is from the God Bless America pack, and that's a Stephen Duncan. And then this one is from the A Slice of Summer collection. I really love this blue color. So now I have a few of the kits, collection kits. And so this first one is Homemade with Love. I already have at least one unopened pack of this collection. That's not a complaint though. I love it a lot. So I think it'll give me an incentive to use one of them now that I have another one to hoard. I did get this En Vogue Stephen Duncan collection. Now, some of these images are kind of a little different than I would normally use. And I'm pretty frumpy myself, so I wear a lot of tie-dye. I'm not super fancy. Doesn't mean I don't like these images, though. There are a lot of these pages that I will use for sure. And y'all know Stephen Duncan is my favorite, so this is another one of his packs. This is an autumn theme one called Fall Break. I've used this one in the past. I love it a lot, and maybe I will make a little mini album out of this one. Now we are on to Little Lumberjack. This is a very rustic cabin up in the mountains feel. It's got some red and black plaid and wood grain and things like that. This is a fabulous little collection from Lori Whitlock. Next up is I Love Summer. This has some really fun tropical images, some pineapple and pool toys and things like that. And I can't guarantee it, but now I have this lofty goal between the summer and fall packs and the Lumberjack pack. Maybe I have what I need to make a scrapbook that has 52 pages, so one for each week. And I could do one photo of the family together every week of the year. This is another collection by Lori Whitlock that's really fun. It's called Back to School. And the last one here in the box is called Getaway. I used it in a recent video where I create a one-sheet mini album out of 111 by 17 piece of cardstock. It is the one that I used for our trip to Las Vegas back in August. I'll link that above. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget, safety first.